With that, I'm going to have Rick say a few words. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you, Andy. Well, this is really exciting. You know, I asked Andy around the first of the year after the holidays, I said, you know, what are we doing in Michigan? We've got so much talent here, and we've got so much capability in the things that we've done and the things that we're planning on doing to share with the world. And are we going to have some kind of celebration of National Robotics Week? And he said, well, I don't know of anything that's going on. So I said, well, let's do something. So Phil Callahan, who most of you have talked to on my staff, were in my office one day, and I said, look, let's get together. Let's, you know, maybe we'll break open a bottle of Casa de Ricky wine and watch some old Star Wars movies or something, and, you know, kind of get into it to have a little celebration. Well, next thing I know, I look out my window and Phil's unloading R2-D2 out of the trunk of the car, and 100 people have signed up. So we're pretty excited about this, and we truly do, as Andy said, we truly want to make it a celebration. And I'm very pleased to, from an NCMS standpoint, to be partnering with the Michigan Defense Center and Andy's company, SOAR Technology, on this event, because our organizations all have a common belief that, you know, with this capability that we have here in Michigan, this is something that we have a good track record on the things that we've done, but it's an industry that we can really build off of. I mean, it's something that really can power us into a new generation. And as Andy said, when you talk to some of the young students that are going to be here with their demos, I think you'll see that. And we wanted to make sure that all of us in the state had an opportunity to share that. For those companies that, and school districts especially, that couldn't be here today, we're also webcasting part of this event. So there are schools across the state and even around the country that will be tapping into a webcast of some of the talks today and some of the demos, and we're really excited about that. In our new world, robots are the must-have tools. They're the must-have tools on the battlefield, in the operating room, and on the factory floor, and yes, even for some, they're must-have tools in sweeping up the family room. And they're guided by a new generation of operators, soldiers, doctors, and manufacturers, using these technology wonders to save lives, to offer new careers, and to change the business of defense, medicine, and production. And we'll have to ask iRobot we'll have to ask iRobot whether there's any correlation between, you know, the growth of robots and doing household activities and the numbers of stay-at-home dads. You know, I have a funny feeling that one of the benefits of this might be more golf time. So, you know, I'm not sure. So that's that's one of the things that we'll want to explore today. And we'll take a look at some of these amazing advancements, and we'll look at Michigan. We'll hear about some future opportunities, and we'll have an opportunity to network, to hear from experts in the field like Jim Overholt and others in terms of the future of this industry. And as Andy also said, we're gonna showcase technology as well as provide an opportunity to learn more about STEM. When we throw that acronym around lately, but that's science, technology, engineering, and math, and that's something that Michigan's already doing. We've got a number of good programs, and we're in a competition. The rest of the world is all focusing on those bases for building upon various technologies, but especially robotics. And as always here at NCMS, what we're going to be doing is looking for collaboration opportunities. We do that because at NCMS, for more than 25 years, we've been here, and we've not only demonstrated, but we've proven to the world that collaboration speeds the time of commercialization of new products and processes. It cuts the cost and reduces the risk. 25 years ago, when we first started doing collaboration, nobody was measuring risk. Everybody's measuring risk today. So that's really important. And the NCMS collaboration formula has provided also an innovation formula. And so every day, the more than 400 members of NCMS are trying to leverage their talent, their investments, and their infrastructure, and we find that those three ingredients are a formula for innovation. And if there's one competitive thing that Michigan can do to improve our competitiveness with the rest of the world is to do more collaboration. Our NCMS membership comes from around the country. It's very cross-industry. It's in automotive, it's in aerospace, it's in defense, energy, life sciences, materials, high-performance computing, and of course, robotics, representing every region in North America. NCMS is a place where companies come to collaborate, to find effective ways to reduce the weight of automobiles and fighting vehicles, to save power, to reduce energy, and to utilize new tools like simulation and modeling and high-performance computing that is showing every day that we can reduce the cost and the speed at which we get prototypes into the marketplace. And of course, this is the place where defense robotics is being developed every day. As many of you know, NCMS is also the home for the Robotics Technology Consortium, and which has as one of its primary goals of these 200 member companies that come together as part of the RTC is to reach out to small and medium and what the Defense Department likes to call non-traditional companies. That's the companies that have never had the ability to work with the government before. You know, for some of you that have been through that, it can be a laborious process in terms of, you know, working with grants and contracts and whatnot, and the RTC does a lot of that work for these small members, and it's now going on 3 years. It's been very successful at reaching out to those small companies, and that all happens through NCMS here in Michigan. So and that's the reason we're doing that, because providing a platform for small and medium-sized companies to collaborate with giants of industry has always been a hallmark of NCMS, and it will obviously in robotics it will continue that way. As a national organization, we have a broad view of U.S. manufacturing, and we recognize the unique opportunity for Michigan to be a global leader in this technology for new tools and products in manufacturing. Michigan has a concentration of advanced manufacturing infrastructure and talent, which will be crucial to the development of new robotic technology, and our modern Michigan manufacturers can help answer unsolved questions and challenges of the technology and the reliability of it. The future of manufacturing will likely be dominated by a widespread use and increasingly complex robots. And these are the skills that are already here in Michigan. It's a real opportunity for us. So while the talent, investment, and infrastructure in NCMS comes from all around America, our NCMS home is here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and today we celebrate Michigan robotics. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Andy Dallas, who already spoke to you, and Sarah Blackmere from the Defense Manufacturing Center, and Phil Callahan from our staff here at NCMS for doing a great job in putting this together. And now we had hoped that our Congressman, John Dingell from the 15th District here in Michigan, could be here, but as some of you might have read in the papers, things are pretty hectic and back in Washington. But Congressman Dingell has always been a champion of technology, has always been somebody who has vision to see into the future, to see, I see how that can work. And even though he couldn't be here today, he did send a message. So if we can go to Congressman Dingell.